welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you about this Aztec Secret Indian healing clay. Now it is actually 100% calcium bentonite. So you can find calcium bentonite all over the world. It's a very absorbent clay. Now the reason I bought this, which I bought off eBay by the way for I think about 20 bucks or so, and I think that was including postage, I can't be 100% sure, and it's, how much is in here? I don't know, sorry I can't tell you, but it's a fairly big tub, and when I did make it, a little bit of clay goes a long way. That rhymes. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. But anyway, as I was saying, so the reason I got this Indian healing clay is because I looked on Amazon reviews, and there were, from memory, at least 1,000 positive reviews on this. It had a lot of good reviews. The other reason, and the thing that pushed me over the edge to go, okay, let's get this thing, is I have watched some of Dr. Dre's dermatology videos. She's a dermatologist and she does reviews and things like that. And I'm thinking, well, a dermatologist has all that training. If she's reviewing it and she says it's a fun mask to use, and they do use it in dermatology for other like skin conditions. What it does is, because it's highly absorbent, it can temporarily reduce, here's my dog, the size of your pores. And that's what I battle with. So I was seeing Dr. Davin Lim, which I'm hoping to, I've just got another referral I'm hoping to go see again, because I've sort of mistreated my skin and left makeup on and gone to sleep with it and things like that. And I could have been better with my skincare routines and stuff, and I feel like he did help me get my pore size down, and I feel like, and as you age and your elasticity reduces and the collagen reduces, I feel like my pores have enlarged again, so I need to go see him. But I thought, well, if this can, you know, temporarily make your pores look smaller and I can, you know, keep using this and it's the less expensive alternative, well, let's try it. I hate to say this, although there's so many positive reviews, I don't think this did anything amazing for my skin. Today when I went out to a get together again and put makeup on, and I looked in the mirror and I'm like, oh god, you can still see these pores. So even though it's sort of, when you first put this on and take it off, sort of maybe looks like the pores have minimized in appearance a tiny bit, but no, and any effect of that has gone by the next morning. It's not that, like when you put makeup on, the pores become obvious again. So this, it's just a clay that's good for temporarily, you know, absorbing oils and unclogging the gunk. And I should have known better. So when I was contemplating doing my PhD at the largest medical research institute in the Southern Hemisphere, the professor that I wanted to work under, he had published about 500 papers, and then he used to work with skin. Now I didn't end up doing my PhD because I ended up being pretty busy. I was actually, believe it or not, even though my background is science, I was studying acting as well. So I was in acting school and I was working at the same time. So the gentleman who I wanted as my PhD supervisor really would have wanted me to come back, but unfortunately I just didn't have the time. But I did do some research on skin because it's not my background. My background was sepsis. That was my honours project. But I did learn a bit about the skin, and one of the things he said to me is beauty companies hate me, he said, because I debunk most of these creams and stuff. They don't do anything. They don't penetrate through the stratum corneum, which is your top layer. And the other guy who was going to help me with being part of my PhD supervision said, you know, in 120 years, we've got only like, you know, a small amount of substances that can actually penetrate things through the skin. So the stratum corneum, I mean, that's why they've got lasers and things to go deeper into your skin to really make those big differences. And that's why you need a professional like a dermatologist to make those differences happen. And I did notice a difference when I was seeing Dr. Davin Lim, and he did a TCA cross for me, he did laser for me, and over time, I did see a difference. And then I stopped seeing him for about 2 years, and now I need to go back. So yes, I'm usually not fooled by beauty products. I know in my research there was evidence-based between hyaluronic acid and retinol or tretinoin, which is the good version, the prescription strength vitamin A. There was research and evidence behind that. All these other beauty products, it's marketing, and that's why people are now starting to talk about, you know, derma roller and stuff, so you can get the active compounds to go through those deeper, you know, into your skin, to try and make that difference. But really, if you want to make those big differences, creams and stuff are not going to do it for you. You need to see a dermatologist if you want to see those big differences. And of course, tretinoin is evidence-based as well. So yes, this was a bit disappointing for me. I would still use it just as Dr. Dre, the dermatologist who reviewed this, said as well, it's a fun product. It's not harmful. Now, it says on here, your face will throb, and people have complained on reviews that, these are the ones that do complain in reviews, that, oh, their face burnt, or, yes, you do feel the throbbing. I didn't feel any throbbing. Yes, it becomes tight. It's a mask. Surprise, surprise. I mixed 1:1 ratio of water and this calcium bentonite. Now you can use water, or you can use, as it says on here, the apple cider vinegar. I didn't use the apple cider vinegar because I'm sure a dermatologist knows more than me and has better training. So when Dr. Dre said that she wasn't going to do that, and you shouldn't be too adventurous with the active products you're going to put into this, because you can mix it with other things, she said don't go there with that apple cider vinegar, and she herself only uses the water and this. Who am I to go against a dermatologist's advice, even if it's on YouTube? So I'm not going to be an idiot and risk, you know, potentially, who knows, damaging my face. So would I recommend this as a fun clay? Yes. Does it absorb oil? It seems to temporarily do so. Mildly, maybe minimizes pores very temporarily. Is it harmful? No. Maybe the people complaining, I don't know, maybe they used the apple cider vinegar. Yeah, so that's my review of the calcium bentonite. Didn't do miracles for me at all, but it was fun. Okay, so don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do all sorts of videos, reviews mainly, and stay tuned for my next video. See you guys.